Hello, community. This is your community psychologist, Dr. Green, and I'm here today to talk about returning back to faith. We have always been a people of faith, going back to our grandmas, our great grandmas, and faith and prayer has been a part of um, everything that we have experienced here. So, if you are a part of the African diaspora, you are part of my community. We have a shared experience. And today we're talking about faith and getting back to faith. I believe that we're in a period of time where there will be restoration to our communities, restoration to our purpose. And I believe that there's a plan for us that's greater than we know. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is faith in our communities and getting back to faith. As I mentioned, we've always been a people of faith. The church has always been a part of our experience. Um, One of the reasons why being a part of faith and a community of faith is being a part of a community. We need that fellowship. We need people that's going to support us. We need a place to use and to develop our gifts, our God given gifts and abilities. We need a place that's going to pray for us, and we need a place that's going to support us and that's going to reflect back to us what God put in us that is going to be used to our community. I have a quick story. One of the reasons why you haven't seen me is because I had a great fall. I was going down the stairs and I thought that the last three stairs weren't necessary. Therefore, I ended up in a great fall and thought that I had a broken tibia, thought I was going to have to be in a cast. And I want to tell you something. My church family, they sent me food, they sent me flowers, they sent me edible arrangements, they called and checked on me. The love, the flowers that they sent to me, again, I didn't expect it. Um, I know they love me. They didn't need to do that. But their prayers and their focus on me and their show of love let me know that I was important to them. And it let me know that fellowshipping with that community expanded my family and that there's people out there that had it not been for the church, I wouldn't know. And I would not have had that in my life. And I know there's those of you out there, you're isolated, you're alone, or the people that are in your community or around you, they may not be supporting you. They may not be praying for you. They may not want the best for you. So this is a great invitation for you to come back to faith and come back into church. I actually put together a journal that I use that's talking about purpose and returning back to purpose. I call it when God wants you to be a water pot of his purpose. Well, if you don't know what his purpose is and you don't know what it is that you're supposed to give out to others, um, this journal will help you individually get there, but a community of believers will help build you up. The Bible talks about being built up on your most holy faith. That's something that you don't want to do alone, and you don't have to do alone. And there's been provisions made for you of people who can teach and people who can reach. That you may not be getting all of the instruments that you need in order for you to be the person that we need in our communities to share their gifts. So again, I'm inviting you to come back to faith, turn back to God. I believe He has a great plan for your life. And I know there's been a lot of attacks on the church and a lot of people saying, oh, it's phony. But we all have sinned and fallen short. So no one can throw stones at anybody. And maybe the church is not where it should be because you're not there. So I invite you to get into your rightful place. There's someone waiting on you to show up. And guess what? There's someone there that can develop you, show you what your gifts are, and cause you to trigger that thing in you that God has instilled in you so that you can become all that He wants you to be. I'm excited about you. If you have any questions or you want to discuss or any comments about the church, I'm here. Again, I'm invested in the reconciliation, the recovery, and the prospering and the thriving of our community. Again, love you to life. This is your community psychologist, Dr. G.